Let me ask you something. Have you ever walked into a room and even though it looks clean, something inside you says, nope, not clean enough? Or maybe you washed your hands and 5 minutes later, you're doing it again. Not because they're dirty, but because you just can't shake that uncomfortable feeling that something isn't right. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. A lot of people quietly carry this invisible pressure on their shoulders. They look calm on the outside, but inside they're fighting this constant worry that everything around them is somehow contaminated, unsafe, or unfinished. Today, we're diving into the psychology behind that feeling, why it happens, what it really means, and what you can do to feel more in control of your life again. Here's the truth most people don't talk about. When someone feels like everything is dirty, the real problem usually isn't the dirt. It's the anxiety underneath it. For some people, cleanliness becomes a way to control the world when life feels unpredictable. Think about it. When everything else feels overwhelming, your environment becomes the one thing you can manage. So you scrub, wipe, adjust, fix, because it gives your mind a temporary break. And maybe, deep down, you worry. What if something bad happens? What if I get sick? What if I'm not careful enough? These thoughts don't always show up directly. Sometimes they disguise themselves as small habits like checking, rechecking, fixing, or avoiding. But here's the important part. This doesn't make you weak. It means your brain has learned to cope through hyper-awareness. And honestly, that's something a lot of people struggle with, even if they never say it out loud. There's a big difference between wanting a tidy space and feeling uncomfortable even when things are tidy. When someone feels like nothing around them is clean enough, it often comes from growing up in a strict or high-pressure environment, experiencing times when life felt unsafe, being judged harshly for mistakes, dealing with anxiety, burnout, or perfectionism, feeling out of control in other areas of life. Let me give you an example. Imagine Sarah. She has a stable job, she's responsible, she's hardworking, but every night she spends an hour cleaning things that aren't dirty. Her kitchen counters, already spotless. Her desk, already organized. But she keeps going because slowing down makes her feel uneasy. And it's not really the mess she's afraid of, it's the thoughts that come up when she stops moving. If you can relate to that even a little, that's a sign you're dealing with emotional cleanliness, not physical cleanliness. Our brains are wired for survival, not happiness. That's why negative thoughts stick stronger than positive ones. When your brain feels unsafe or stressed, it starts scanning for danger, even tiny ones. Germs, dust, smudges, things out of place. It's not that you're imagining it, it's that your mind is on high alert. And when you clean something, your brain gives you a quick reward. Good job, you fixed it. But that relief doesn't last, so the cycle repeats. This is how harmless habits can slowly become draining mental patterns. But here's the good news. Once you understand what's happening, you can retrain your thoughts, step by step. You can teach your brain that the world is safe even when everything isn't perfectly clean. Let's talk about how you can start taking control, not by forcing yourself to stop, but by shifting your patterns from the inside out. Step 1. Name the fear behind the feeling. The next time you feel like something isn't clean enough, pause for just 3 seconds and ask, what am I actually afraid of right now? Is it getting sick? Is it losing control? Is it someone judging you? Or is it simply discomfort without any clear reason? When you name the fear, the power of the feeling drops. It becomes something you can manage, not something controlling you. This step alone builds self-awareness, the foundation of change. Step 2. Do one small imperfection training exercise. Choose one thing each day to leave slightly imperfect. Just one. Maybe it's leaving a cup on the counter for 10 minutes. Maybe it's not refolding that shirt that's not perfect enough. Maybe it's not wiping the same surface twice. You're not letting things get dirty. You're letting your brain practice being okay with minor discomfort. This is how confidence grows, not by avoiding fear, but by proving to yourself that nothing bad happens when you loosen the grip just a little. Step 3. Shift your energy from control to care. Instead of telling yourself, I need everything to be clean, try this. I deserve to feel safe. Because that's the real need underneath all of this, safety. And you can give yourself that feeling in healthier ways. Take a short walk, do a breathing exercise, talk to someone you trust, listen to calming music, take a warm shower, journal your thoughts. The goal isn't to stop caring about cleanliness, it's to stop using it as your only source of control and comfort. When you build inner calm, your environment stops feeling like a threat. This pattern doesn't just impact your home, it affects your relationships, your productivity, your confidence. Because when you're always trying to prevent something bad from happening, you don't get to fully enjoy the good. You deserve a life where you can relax without feeling guilty, a life where you don't rehearse worst-case scenarios in your head, a life where clean doesn't have to mean perfect. And trust me, the moment you let go just a little, everything becomes lighter, more peaceful, more real. So let's recap. 1. Feeling like nothing is clean is usually a sign of deeper emotional pressure, not dirt. 2. Your brain is trying to protect you, but sometimes it overdoes it. 3. You can retrain your mind through small, daily steps, naming the fear, practicing small imperfections, and building inner calm. Start small. Try one of these steps tonight. Just one. You'll be surprised how much lighter you feel when you stop fighting yourself and start understanding yourself instead. If you want more videos like this, ones that help you grow, understand your mind, and feel more in control of your life, make sure you stick around. We're improving together, one step at a time.